Hi, my name is Eric Anders Nelson. I'm the director of Jersey City Peace Movement and also a member of Occupy Jersey City. My questions, I have three quick ones, all from Mr. Kelly. Mr. Kelly, at a recent city council meeting, you promised that you would be here to make sure that Christ Hospital maintained its mission. Have you indeed been promised job security? Have other high-ranking managers been promised that? And isn't that what the nurses and other staff want, is job security? My second question is, you sort of answered it. I understand that there's many properties that Christ Hospital owns. I don't understand why you couldn't sell off some other properties or buildings. And my third question is, why the arbitrary date of December 31st?
Thank you. In terms of the last question first, the date of December 31st, and I think that there was a certainly misinterpretation of the fact that I did in the letter say that I wanted to have an expedited review. If any of you have dealt with the city or the state or the federal government in terms of processes, on a good day it takes a long time. And one of the major things in terms of moving this process along is the state reviewing the volumes and volumes of information that they require to make sure this is a transparent process. So I wanted to make sure that that review was expedited because the Attorney General has 30 days to review the information. Then there's an additional 90-day period, this is a statute, to make a decision. And in that 90-day period, there needs to be a public hearing. And so it's important that we get the process going because under the best of circumstances, it's going to take a long time. Just to your first question, the guarantee, I have no guarantees, and there's not any staff member at the hospital has a guarantee. Prime is indicated because they're in California, and because they feel that the management of Christ Hospital and the management team at Christ Hospital is a competent one, their assessment, not mine, that they would like us to stay. However, there is no commitment, there is no contract, there is no discussion. And in fact, one of the things that the Attorney General asked in the CHAPA process is, have there been any commitments, verbal or otherwise, to any kind of contractual arrangements? So we have an understanding that they'd like us to stay, but once they come in and they look at it, they have the option to decide whether we stay or not. I'm confident that the management team that we have in place will do the job because we are committed to the community. And that's important because Prime Hospital is a community hospital. But to make it clear, I have no contractual agreement or arrangement where I personally benefit over anyone else from this acquisition. The two largest insurers at Christ Hospital are Medicare and Medicaid. Those are our two biggest book of business. That's the biggest book of business for most urban hospitals like Christ. A small percentage of our payers are commercial insurers and then the HMOs. Every 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, depends on how long a hospital is willing to sign a contract, you negotiate a contract with the insurers. Now, one of the problems that hospitals have today, and in our case, I'll use Horizon as an example. How many people have Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield here? How many people have been at Christ Hospital in the last year? I hope we took good care of you, but the important thing is, every day you were in the hospital, that contract cost me $400. That means that the contract that the insurer negotiated with me did not come close to covering the cost. And if you read the papers today, we've all talked about it, one of the big issues is why are the insurance companies making so much money when the hospitals are losing money? Simple reason, bad contracts. And that contract is up this month. We're going to be negotiating with them again, prime or no prime, for a fair contract. If they don't want to sign a fair contract, should I continue to lose $400 a day for every Horizon Blue Cross patient in the hospital? The answer in my book is no. However,
thank you, Mr. Kelly.
Okay, I'll finish that.